Hello there, welcome. If you're wondering how God's commands and success go hand in hand, today's video is for you. Today we are looking at 2 Samuel chapter 6. In today's chapter, we see David going to retrieve the Ark of God. Now, there were some very specific requirements about this ark. It was very precious, it was very holy, and it had to be transported in a certain way. David, however, did not follow the guidelines, and when this ark was being moved, it was being pulled on a cart by some oxen, and it was supposed to be carried. During this process, one of the oxen stumbles, and a guy named Uzzah reaches out to grab the ark before it falls off, and this makes God furious. The ark was not supposed to be touched. God was so mad that he actually strikes Uzzah dead on the spot. We'll talk a little more about that in a minute. David corrects how the ark is being transported, and basically there is this parade through the streets with them properly carrying the ark. When all of this is happening, one of Saul's daughters, Michal, actually sees this, and she is furious. If you remember, she is Saul's daughter, but at one time she was actually married to David. She is so furious. She tells David he looked like a fool dancing in the streets, all these things. So let's look at verse 21. It says, yes, and I'm willing to, no, let me go back. It says, David retorted to Michal, I was dancing before the Lord who chose me above your father and all his family. He appointed me as the leader of Israel, the people of the Lord, so I celebrated before the Lord. Yes, I am willing to look even more foolish than this, even to be humiliated in my own eyes. But those servant girls you mentioned will indeed think I'm distinguished. So Michal, the daughter of Saul, remained childless throughout her entire life. So let's go back and talk about this Uzzah deal. So he was struck dead, and that may seem a little harsh, but as I mentioned, there were some specific rules. God's action was directed against both David and Uzzah. David placed the ark on a cart, and this was not following the rules, and he had to face the consequences. As David sought to bring Israel back into relationship with God, God had to dramatically remind him and the people that enthusiasm must be accompanied by obedience to his laws. For more Bible content, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. It really helps my channel. Have a great day. See you next time.